It's Way Up with Angela Yee, and Jasmine Brand is here.
I am.
My girl. And we got two of our girls here, and they friends with each other.
They are.
All right, we got Tisha Campbell and Yvette Nicole
What up,
Brand.
what up, what up, what up?
You made it.
The legends in the room, and you guys are inspiration to us. I speak for me and Jasmine when I say that.
You do.
Thank you, Sora.
Angela, I've been trying to get in this room for a while now. So
First of all,
I'm
this
really
room only
happy.
been here like 2 months.
No.
No, I'm playing.
No. Let her know.
Whether it's with, the Breakfast Club or now that, I've been trying to get here.
Yeah. No, I appreciate you. Every time I see you, and I was telling Jasmine this yesterday, I was like, she is so amazingly nice to me because I get sometimes intimidated to talk to people.
Why, honey?
Well, just because I don't assume that everybody knows who I
Everybody
am.
knows who you are, baby.
That's
Let Yvette, let her know. Everybody else
Everybody knows.
and
in
Remember
denial.
how we were all lining up at Essence Fest to sit and talk to you? I said, I hope she picked me. Oh, let me be on the list.
I wasn't picking nobody, but
No, I got on there. I got there. I got my moment, but it was wonderful to talk to you. We believe in you and we root for you, honey.
do
You deserve
root for
this. You deserve
And
this.
I was proud of you. I thought you did a good job. It was with Hulu, right?
yeah,
I
the
thought
first
you
time
did
they
really
streamed.
You
good.
And,
killed that, Angela.
and
I'm not gonna lie.
it was a lot of
Oh,
technical.
for people that don't know, she was at Essence Fest.
hosting.
Hosting.
the first ever live stream they did.
You did great.
So some people would come back and find some celebrities for her to come talk to, for them to come talk to her.
Yeah, she had a nice little
And
perch
she was on the side
floor.
of the stage, and it was really dope. Like
really was.
she got a little bit of everybody. I saw.
Yeah,
And
it
you
was
also
a-
had some technical difficulties.
a lot, but it was because it was the first time they did it.
They
So
did
whenever
it,
it's
yeah.
the first time somebody's doing something, there's things you're gonna have to work through. So
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
wasn't you. That was the technical difficulty.
And
We
you
could see
did
through
great.
that. You
You
did
did
great.
amazing.
But you know what? It's hard, and I think we all know this. When you're the person that's in the front,
Yeah.
it looked like your fault no matter what it is.
Facts.
Because we don't
something-
know, and
yeah.
I know this interview is about you too, but I
Yeah.
do want to say, I text you afterwards like, yo, you killed that, Joe.
I said the same thing in the moment. 'cause
I
the
thought
thing-
she was being nice.
No. People,
Friends will tell you the truth.
those that
I like you
see
killed that.
those that see the faults are only the people that are trying to see the faults. You
Right.
understand the difference? You know what I mean? There's some people that see it and go, "Oh, that's technical difficulties." The ones that are hating, they're haters, and you just got to know the difference.
Yeah,
You
okay.
did great,
feel
baby. I
better.
was there watching it. You did great.
Well, I want to say, and this all feeds into what we're talking about today. Just the new show you guys have, Act Your Age. Okay, led by all Black women.
Three Black women.
Created by a
Written and
Black
created,
woman.
yeah.
And the network that we're doing it on is Bounce,
Yes.
and the president is a Black woman.
Black woman.
And
Yes.
We saw her last night.
Yes,
She's
Cheryl,
a
yes.
Black woman.
Yes,
She is.
yes.
She's a real Black
is.
woman.
Yes,
Not
she
that there's a fake Black woman.
No.
She's a
She
real Black
really
woman.
cares about women's empowerment
Absolutely.
and stuff. So we're really proud to be a part of this because there's so many strong, amazing women who are at the helm.
That's right.
And I feel like what I was talking about has to do with imposter syndrome because sometimes we have that, right? And just
Wait,
for
sorry for my ignorance. What's that?
that's where you feel like you don't
You feel
belong.
like you don't deserve it.
Yeah.
You on top of the world.
Ooh,
You sitting in the seat with your nice sweatshirt
Yeah.
on, and your friend is telling you you're great on a text, and you go, I don't know. That's imposter. So you feel like you're in somebody else's life.
Got it. Okay,
you-
finish saying.
have
what
you
was
felt
gonna
that
say.
before?
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. We had a discussion
Yes,
about
we
this
did.
because I remember there was a time where I would walk into a Louis Vuitton store and then jump right back out and
Right.
go, I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. I don't deserve it. Or when I was building my house and I walked in and I saw it for the first time and I jumped back out and go, I don't deserve it. I don't deserve
Yeah.
it. But I think that happens to a lot of people because that happened to you too, right?
Absolutely. It happens all the time. It's that feeling of they're going to find out.
Right.
Once they get a load of this. Even walking on the set of Act Your Age, where we walked into the penthouse set
Facts.
and all these Bounce put all this money into it and Allison has
We
got all
were
these scripts
shocked.
and we came in like, wait, this for us. Like it was a moment where you have, because we've never had the opportunity to be three Black women leading a show before. It's never
3 Black women, and the way that they have it set up, we have means. Like
Yeah.
we are not struggling.
Right.
We're not playing the maid. We're not playing second fiddle.
Yep.
We're not playing the prostitute.
Yeah.
We're not playing the
Yeah.
girlfriend,
Yeah.
the wife.
It's our stories.
We're strong women. People think that it's they compare it to the Golden Girls, but I love what Whoopi said, Golden Brown Girls.
Brown girls.
And it's a younger version, and it's a lot of fun. It's funny as hell.
And Kim Whitley, not only does she own this penthouse, she owns the building.
She owns the
Right,
whole
she owns
building.
the whole-
I was
She's
like,
a
when I
real
heard
estate
that,
mogul.
My character's an artist. She's in
Yeah.
politics, and
We're all got our stuff together, and we're coming together to live this life together and support each other in the same way we just supported each other at this table.
right. And it's crazy because I love the fact that she owned the building. I remember when I heard that because I do a little bit of real estate here and there.
A little bit.
Yeah. And I was like, one day, I promise you, when I saw that, because first of all, I was already thinking the penthouse was lit that she was
Isn't
in.
it nice?
Like the little outdoor, you can see the outdoor.
That terrace, wait till you really get a taste of that terrace. That terrace is nice.
We saw a little peek, but I was like, man, let me see how I'm going to own a building and live in the penthouse.
That's right.
And she's being modest, but she is working on
very nice.
owning.
Let me tell you how much I love this dynamic. You know what I'm saying? If you have any moment where you feel like you have imposter syndrome, you need a friend like this to go, wait a minute. Because you, even in here, you say, well, I want to get into it. And she's like, you in it.
Well, I want to hear, because you started saying something about imposter syndrome, and I cut you off because I was asking what it is, but you were going to say something.
No, I was going to say that, I feel like sometimes you don't think that you deserve to be someplace, or you don't you can be intimidated to be in certain rooms and in certain spaces and feeling like, oh, am I good enough? Am I smart enough sometimes to be here too? Absolutely. And so I just love the conversation, because I did do the Q&A with you guys, which was so much fun for me.
That was fun last night.
And honestly, like being in that room and being with you all and with that audience who was in attendance, that was like, that felt good, like a good, it was men there too, but sisterhood.
Yeah, but did you understand how honored we were to have you there?
For real.
Do you understand that? I don't think you get it.
What you do for the culture.
For the culture.
I don't think you get it.
Yeah, you're the voice for us. You're in rooms that we aren't in.
I don't even look at it like that.
Oh, baby. Look at it.
Look
at it like that. Look at it like that.
Respect you.
Absolutely.
I was like, they want me. Yes.
Absolutely.
And this is not fake. She and I are really close friends. She does this all the time. And even she did Tamara Hall this week. And I was like, we do this show together. I'm like, let's talk about what you did on Tamara Hall and how you talked about, radio and it being male dominated, and how, the kind of the ladder you had to come up and what you how you have to push forward and be in a male dominant industry. And she never wants to talk about that, but I feel like it relates to you three women where you have been in this business for a long time, and it's the first time that we've really seen in a long time. We've seen three women. Even I was talking to you behind the scenes, and you were saying, this is the first time I've had a push like this.
Oh, I've never. The fact that there's a car waiting for me downstairs, just waiting for me.
Angela and I were talking about the day, and I said, Yvette said this to me, and that's wild.
No,
She's been in this business forever.
But it's the same with Kim and Tisha, though. It's like we've all been on shows that are successful, but we have not had people say, you matter. What do you need, Tisha, to feel good on this particular Tuesday? Nobody's ever cared whether I got what I need to wear, whether I have the right hair person or what. We're afterthoughts. And so the idea that Bounce and Allison and Scripps wants to make sure that we feel taken care of and supported is amazing. And what I love again about this dynamic is that if you're not there yet to say it about yourself, your sister is saying it for you. And that's the same thing we do on set. Advocate for each other. She will tell you who you are until you get it. That's what we're supposed to do for each other. And I think it's beautiful.
I no longer have imposter syndrome. I'm a grown-ass woman.
Yep.
Come on, grown-ass woman.
Yes. And I understand my power.
Yep.
I understand my intellect.
Yep.
I'm smarter than I ever thought I was.
Absolutely.
And I'm enjoying being a grown-ass woman. I'm enjoying this second half. And, there's so much freedom in it. I talk about freedom all the time. And even in this show, we talk about the freedom that Allison Faust, the executive producer, who also happens to be an African-American woman that we've all known for many years, when she called on us to do it, we said yes immediately because we knew we could trust her aesthetic.
Yeah.
And she gives us the freedom to be ourselves and to find the characters and all that stuff.
I kept saying I love that too, because I feel like sometimes people try to paint this narrative that Black women are against each other. We're pitted against each other. We're in competition with each other. And I feel like I've gotten the most help and support.
Absolutely.
From Black women.
Yeah. And do you realize, I think about this all the time. Most of us have lived our lives doing what society said we should do, being who society said we should be, right? From the time you're supposed to get married at a certain point, have your kids. You can shine, but don't shine too much because you won't get a man. You got to make sure you stay a little bit behind, walk a little behind, stay in the shadows. There's a song by Gladys Knight, and if you guys have never heard it, it's called The Need to Be. And this whole song is talking about, this is a paraphrase, I know you like me. And I know you want me to be with you, but I cannot stand in your shadow. I need my own spot to stand. Now, I'm not saying I want to go forward, but I'm saying if we do go forward, I have this need to be me. And I think we as women, we have all these years where grasping for stuff that people say we should go for, we don't even take a moment to see, do I even want this?
Right.
Am I happy here? And then taking the initiative to say, this doesn't work for me, so now I'm going to shift. And I don't care what anybody thinks about it. I'm going to do it because it's right for me. And that's the thing that comes when you get to be a certain age. Some people it happens at 40, some people it happens at 50, but you're going to get there. But I'm saying every time you hear that voice, it's a lie. I don't care if it's coming from you.
Which voice?
The voice that tells you you're not enough.
Right.
Sometimes we tell it to ourselves in our own voice. It's a lie. No matter where you hear it, where it comes from, it is a lie. So until you know it, she gonna tell you.
You better preach.
Until I know it, she gonna tell me. And until you all know it, watch Act Your Age. We gonna teach you every week.
That's
to own your power.
And that whole Act Your Age, like even the name of it is like, okay, let's have a discussion, a conversation.
Absolutely.
About Act Your Age.
Was it always called Act Your Age when you guys signed on? You know, sometimes it's untitled.
But we found out yesterday. Did you know this about the list?
No.
Allison told us that there was a list of names that she sent out, like 3 name words. She wanted a 3, like Act Your Age, something that had 3 words.
Okay.
And Act Your Age was the one that she
hated.
She wasn't excited about it.
Hated it. Why she hated it?
Yeah, she was like, what does that mean?
What does that mean?
But that's how you know it's good.
Yeah.
Like, what does that mean?
Because it causes people to talk about it, too. Want to know what's going on.
Absolutely.
So
I've
what
never
does-
acted my age. Don't even ask me.
I feel like when people tell you that, that's kind of an insult. It's like,
They boxing you in. They don't
Yeah.
like that you're doing something that makes them uncomfortable. But if it works for you, do it.
because people will be like, dress your age, act your age. Like, what does it mean to dress? Like, you shouldn't be dressed like that. You're a certain age. Like, what does that even mean?
Right.
It means they're trying to box you in. Don't let them.
Control.
That's right.
All right,
By the
Janet.
wonderful Janet Jackson.
Now, let me ask this one scene that y'all went to a strip club.
Yes.
Right? In the first couple. When is the last time you guys have been to a strip club in real life?
I don't think I've ever been.
Yvette,
Really?
this is ridiculous. I know Tisha has.
Y'all know I'm little baby Jesus.
Tisha the quiet
Y'all
as hell.
know.
I know
Listen, I'm
Tisha has.
trying to think when the last time.
I think I went once when I turned 18. I think my friends back in Ohio took me to one.
18 years old is the last time
Yeah, I think because listen. Y'all see me. I'm always fully clothed. I want
You are.
everybody to do the
that don't
same.
mean me too.
I don't want
We're like our characters.
Yeah, I
like
wanna
my
see-
character is wild.
That is so
I
funny.
don't want to see no
We're
bits and
we're
pieces. I don't want
exactly
nothing,
like our
nothing
character.
jiggling and falling out. I
Not
got to
jiggling.
I had to have dollars. I don't want all of it.
They have
Nothing about
good
it.
food,
Entice-
though.
They always have good wings at the strip club.
That's what they say.
got good
I'm gonna
She
let
said
y'all
that's what
have
they
it.
say.
I'm gonna let y'all have all them wings.
You can have the wings.
So how was that scene for you then?
It was, I was a little like, I'm really like I'm not conservative in my politics or how I live my life. I'm very liberal. I want everybody to have everything they want, but conservative in dress and in attitudes. Like I'm always, put your things away. Why
Put your things away.
Put your things away. Yeah.
Strap it up, put it away. What is that? So I was in the scene and everybody was naked. You see, I come in, I clutched my purse over my private.
And your character's name is
Angela.
And Angela stays covered up too.
Yep, I'm very conservative.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm very conservative in my dress. I am
too.
liberal, like you said,
Yeah.
when it comes to
tell
politics.
y'all
Why do you?
something. Let me tell you something.
You know what?
If
And
I
I
had Angela Lee's body, I'll be showing everything.
No, you know.
She has nice legs too.
See, oh no,
So
they
what's
would
your
be
reason?
out.
Well, my reason, and I always tell people like, why y'all be conservative shaming me? I just am like that.
No, that's nice for y'all.
Me too.
Yeah, it's no real reason. I
I
just
would be having
am more
everything.
comfortable. I
That's why
love
God knows
like
who to
baggy
give.
clothes.
Girl, we are the same. I'm
Yeah.
the same. I just went shopping today. I was gonna get a 3XL jacket.
No, you were not.
Yes, I
Can
was.
I ask? Can I ask?
Yes.
Ridiculous.
But why? It's
It's
yours.
and I see it every day. Everybody else ain't got to see it. I know what it is. I know what's under here.
air.
It needs
It needs
air.
air when I take my showers. It's a lot of air when I take my
breathe.
shower.
I will go to the strip club. You know, and by the way, I'm not very good at making it rain. I'm not good at like spreading the dollars the right way. But I will go to the strip club and have a good time. But for me personally,
But I will say you are you're liberal in terms of sexuality. You talk openly. You have lip service.
Yeah.
So you're
this is how I dress.
But it's
Well,
not
I'm conservative and I'm little baby Jesus. That's what Kim called me. Little baby Jesus.
LBJ.
Yeah,
little baby
little
Jesus.
baby
Okay.
Jesus.
But
No judgment. This is the thing. Like that's the
Yeah.
thing. I feel like everybody should govern their body how they want to govern their body.
Yeah, govern
But I
your
don't-
bodies
yeah, but
accordingly.
I'm not telling nobody else what to do
But
with theirs.
let it be.
But so Tisha's character is very open and funny and
Yes.
hilarious.
Open.
Who
Keisha,
you
right?
are?
Keisha.
Tisha plays Keisha.
plays Keisha.
Tisha plays
Tisha plays
Keisha.
Keisha.
Yes, I am my character.
Okay.
You might as well just say yes.
Yeah.
She's open.
Yeah.
She's
Fun.
Open to fun. She's
Supportive of other people, supports other people to be who they are.
Doing edibles.
Yeah.
Now listen.
Why not?
Yvette said no. Now listen.
Now listen. I ain't hear anybody say
Why
nothing
not?
about ain't
It's
nothing wrong.
legal.
It came from the earth.
Have you had an edible before? Because I feel like
have I had an edible?
Okay.
Yeah.
Girl,
Have I?
I don't even know if I can sleep without one.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's how I use edibles too to go to sleep.
I used to go to sleep as well.
Yeah, I enjoy that too. It's a nice, like the most deep sleep.
You know what it is too? Soon as that kicks in, all the problems
Just go away.
And I love to laugh myself to sleep. And nobody in my house likes it. They walk away. They're just like, they don't talk to me. So I'm sitting there laughing at myself by myself.
She
and
really
it's
does enjoy
really-
herself when she got a little.
Yeah, you can.
It's fucked up. I think somebody should have a conversation with me so that I'm not just sitting there looking crazy.
Yeah.
We've had conversations. I had a conversation with you at dinner the other day.
I didn't remember.
I know. So that's why they ain't having. They can't talk about it the next day with you.
I tried to go out on edibles one time. I went to a restaurant to
my
Chili's.
God. I was
couldn't-
pregnant when you try to go. So I feel like you have a bit of both of their characters in you.
Oh, look at you.
Because I feel like you're conservative but liberal, but you also like edibles.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's a combination. And she tried to go out. Well, she She
I went out. I felt obligated. I had like a meeting set up,
Yeah.
and I was like, I have to be there.
You took an edible before a meeting?
Of
But
course
I
you
was
did.
so high, I couldn't even talk.
And I was pregnant, very present and sober,
Yeah.
and I was like, Angela, we gotta go. I was like, we gotta go. I got this big bill. I'm like, we gotta go. What are we gonna do? And she's like,
But I told everybody, I said, I just want to just put it out there right now. I took an edible. I'm not going to say anything. And that was it.
Did
'cause
you
I was
remember the meeting?
No.
See?
But I was very aware of the fact that I shouldn't be talking. So I was like,
Yeah,
I'm
she
not
was.
going to say anything.
Yeah.
And I kept quiet. So
Okay.
that was a
you
good
were
thing.
giggling.
Yeah.
she was. She's
love
but also the thing is, you like to dress conservative like her character, but also you want to laugh and
Have
kiki
fun.
Have
and
a
make
good
it-
time. Go to
Yeah.
the strip
yeah.
club.
So it's a
Wild out.
combination
I would
of-
do what you did. Come in the bathroom with all the dollar bills. Like, I still got it.
And then also Kim's character, she plays
Bernadette.
and also you own things. So I feel like it's a good.
Oh, yeah, you ain't even
You are the whole
I really did
package.
relate to this show a lot. I'm telling you. I
I'm so
promise
glad you
you.
like it.
And like even and I wish that Kim Whitley was here too to talk about
Yes,
just
she's in Detroit. I want. Let me find out where she's gonna be.
Yeah,
She's gonna be
yeah,
in
yeah.
St. Louis. I told her I was gonna tell everybody.
Can I say not that she always looks good? Kim looks
Don't she
so
look good? That's a
Doesn't
pretty woman.
she
Y'all all look
look
good.
good?
Y'all all look good.
Okay,
We are
Kim,
so proud of
Kim
her.
Whitley gonna be in St. Louis, Missouri. Kim Whitley and Friends featuring B. Philat. March 10th. Tickets are at what was it? MetroTix.
I don't have my glasses
MetroTix.com.
You and Kim are close.
Yes.
I was telling when Ange and I squat at Ange's house.
I love that
So
word.
when we were on our way to the show today, I was kind of describing her for you guys, and she was like, I was telling her about Yvette. I was like, I feel like she might be territorial with her, and she's very close with Kim.
Territorial?
Are you? Would you?
Am I territorial about Friends?
I don't
Do you
know,
think
but
I'm territorial?
I feel like you're. I feel like you're loyal to your friends.
Oh, let me tell
Yeah.
you something.
So-
I've had friends that have gotten divorced and tried or broke up with somebody and wanted to reconcile. I still hate the dude.
Ooh.
Like I'm glad
It's part
I'm
of the
glad
show.
you happy, but I still hate to do. I don't play. If you hurt my friend, you are dead to me.
and that's
Dead.
why
Part of the show.
Yeah. And that's why
that's like your character.
That is
too.
true. Yeah.
and that's why sometimes if you're with somebody and y'all going through it
Don't
and
even
you tell your friends
Don't tell your
everything, you
friends.
Don't
can't.
tell
Don't tell. No.
That's a good topic. Let's talk about it.
Ah, don't tell them nothing.
Yeah.
No.
Well, it depends on the friend. There's some friends that can shake it off and go, "Well, you back with Larry? Go on, be
I don't
happy."
have those friends.
Hey, my friends ain't like that. My friends know. They know you dead to me.
I have one friend that, like you tell her something bad, she like,
Yeah.
and then I have people like Angela, like, oh, well, wait a minute, let's think of the other side.
Yeah,
What's
I
your
do.
birthday?
Well, January 3rd.
Capricorn.
I'm a Capricorn. But Jasmine's like an irrational person.
I
if you
am.
know, yeah. And so sometimes you got to check your friends if you're friends with them to be like, okay, you wildin'.
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes we can be and you need somebody to be like, all right, you know, you did this, and that. And like, you can't expect him to not feel a way.
Right.
Yeah, that's one thing that I make sure that I keep around me is authenticity.
Yeah. You
And
can't always be
people-
right.
Well, people who hold me accountable.
Right.
Because I don't have a bunch of yes. That's a trap, especially in this business that you have somebody that's yes
you
ma'am
always
and
right.
yes ma'am
Yeah.
you all day
Yeah.
long and telling you you're always right.
Right.
That's one of the worst things you could do.
We were talking about edibles earlier and how it helped you sleep, right? No, I just want to ask this. Have you ever had
That was a great
problems-
transition, by the way, Angela.
I didn't get to this, but have you ever had problems sleeping? Like, have you ever had so much on your mind?
Oh my God, all the time.
Yeah,
and I
every
think
day.
also, as I remember when I was a kid, my mother, when she got to be 50, she never slept. Me and my brother used to always joke about my mother never sleeping. And now that I'm 50, I never sleep. I'm on 2 hours of sleep right now. And we've done a whole
Yeah, y'all working
day of
hard.
press. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but sometimes I think your body, like, well, you only got 30 more summers, so get it in. Yeah, I think that sometimes. I said, you never know. So I feel like that sometimes. And so what I do is I redeem the time. So if I'm stressing out, okay, let me go write something. Let me go read something. Maybe I'll open up my Bible and listen to a word. I found something on YouTube that's dope, you guys. Anybody that loves peaceful things to listen to, they got like Bible, like prayers that can read you to sleep. And it's not like Our Father. It's not like that. It's like you will go and be bold and do things. Like it's like affirmations that are biblically based, where you going to sleep going, I think I can do it. I think I'm going to make it. It really helps you just kind of take those cares away and just kind of drift away. It's really dope. I'll send you the link.
Please do.
If you give me my number, we're going to change number and I'll give you the link.
Yeah, because I have Tisha's number already.
I don't know what. Don't nobody. I done found out all day. Don't nobody want my digits. No, I don't. I really don't. Nobody wants my digits. Everywhere we went, I'm like, don't nobody want my digits. I'm a friend too.
You know what? I offered them.
You can have my number.
Like, for real?
You can have my number. Let's be friends.
To be honest, like I could never imagine being in this position. You know?
Yeah.
That's the imposter syndrome.
But it's not even that though. It's just that like you guys were celebrities long before I ever did what I did. You know what I'm saying? So just for me to be here, and I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Like I'm still a fan, and it's still exciting to me, and I think that's a good thing. I don't feel jaded.
You still feel new about all of it.
And girl,
So
Rags to Riches, that was my show.
Oh my
How many times? I told you it ain't just me.
Because I tease her and I go, oh, that was you. You watched it. That was you that watched it.
When I tell you Rags to Riches every week, I was like, Rags to Riches coming on.
I'm telling you, that was appointment television for a lot of little brown girls. I'm trying to tell you. I told you people love Rags to Riches.
I think the first, my memory of you is, what's the plant that
Little Shop?
Little Shop.
Oh yes, Little Shop.
That too.
That was
I saw that. So that's my girl from Rags to
16.
Riches.
That's my point of reference. You know how we all have point of references with people in community. Like that's my point of reference with you. So yeah.
What would you say for both of you is, aside from Act Your Age, like your favorite project that you've ever done?
Outside of this, yeah, like you said, outside of
You
this.
should go first. I gotta think.
That's hard.
And maybe something that we wouldn't even think of.
I'll
that was underrated.
I'll say this one.
Go.
I did a show called The Mayor. It was on ABC. For
I remember
one
that.
season.
I remember
13,
that. That
wasn't
was
even a full season. 13 episodes. Brandon Michael Hall was our star. Marcel Spears, Bernard David Jones. The four of us, and David Diggs was one of our producers. Jeremy was the creator. The four of us formed such a bond that to this day they could and listen, don't nobody else FaceTime me at 3 a.m. They could FaceTime me because they're all over. These boys are working. They're doing well. Marcel's on the neighborhood with Tashina, and
he's out here doing a Broadway play.
He's doing a Broadway play.
I saw him at the airport.
Brandon has done Broadway. Bernard is creating shows and selling shows, and they will call me wherever they are in the world. Be like, "What you doing?" And FaceTime, and I'm like, "Oh, these doggone boys! Hey, boys!" And I stay on the phone and talk to them, and I feel like even though the show didn't live,
That was a great show too.
it was a good show. Our friendship lived, and I think we would have still been on the air now if they had promoted it as a show about these four black people instead of the way they promoted it. And that's all I'm going to say about that show.
Okay. So that was one of your favorites.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
Underrated. Okay.
Underrated. Great
Other
writing.
than Act Your Age, I absolutely
It's hard, isn't it?
It's very
You've done
hard,
a lot of
but
stuff.
I really do love Uncoupled.
Okay.
Uncoupled is good.
Oh my God!
Woo,
Because
thank God it's coming
the
back.
writing from Darren Star and Jeffrey Richmond, they're so good at what they do, and it's unlike Act Your Age where there is a lot of freedom and you can ad lib. You do things by the book, what is written, word for word, and
You do it well.
But the thing is that there's a rhythm that they write to that is completely different. So you have to trust it. And when you trust it and you do it as is, it's brilliant. So people would say, I've never seen you act like that. And I attribute that to the writing.
It sounds like less freedom, though.
In a way it is, but what happens is that I have all of these thespians from the theater that I'm working with, these amazing people who are at the top of their game. So the way that you're working, there is freedom.
And it makes you level up, too.
Right.
When you're working with greatness, it makes you level up.
Yeah, it really
and listen,
does.
it just got resurrected. Netflix didn't know what it was. I love Netflix, but Netflix, I felt, made a bad decision with that. And they let you go. And we were worried. And they left us on a cliffhanger. I called Tisha, like, if I don't find out who was in that restaurant, if I don't know who the man is, and now it's coming back, and she gets to go back and have to start filming it this Sunday.
I know
summer,
that's
so it's
right.
great.
Congratulations.
I'll be here. here, so
That's
we
in New York.
Oh, we
That kind of
definitely
lip
hanging.
service.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
Yvette?
Y'all don't want me there.
No, yeah, we don't.
Y'all be like, Yvette,
She said, Angela said,
you
no,
know
we don't.
what?
We do.
What's funny?
until you don't. Until you don't. Y'all don't want me there. I ain't got nothing to share.
I was just on Sherry Shepherd's show, and she brought up the fact that I give specific types of gifts to people.
What type of gifts do you give?
Not no Ugg boots.
No, that was
Things
Kim.
that balance
No,
your
her.
life.
Like things that you use during Sports Center, or
Yeah, things that you use during Sports Center. Y'all
So,
watch Act Your Age and know what she means by
Right.
that.
So she loves the color purple.
okay,
So I gave her a purple
purple-
Bible and a purple
okay, something that you use
to
during Sports
balance
Center.
her
Okay,
life.
yeah.
Jesus
We love a
and-
balance.
Understood.
That's right.
And joy.
And joy.
Jesus and joy.
That's right. What
We
are
love
you
that.
laughing at? Why is he laughing at me?
Well, I love purple too.
Jesus and joy.
So she got
You
two
know what?
purples. I got you.
No.
I got you.
No, listen. Ange gave me my first.
You can say it, Jasmine.
It's a vibrator.
Why did you have such a problem saying that?
Yeah, what took so long?
I wanted it to take longer.
Because I knew it wasn't because I forgot what show I was on. But
Oh,
yes.
I know we can't say that.
No,
Yes,
we
you
can.
can.
But
It's
I be forgetting.
Right.
I be forgetting. So anyway, she gave me my first vibrator.
Right.
So yeah.
Yeah.
But you can still give
That's
her a purple
cool.
one. Yeah.
But see, that I give gifts
We
that
like that,
people
yeah.
need.
Jesus and joy.
Jesus,
Well, we
and
know what
joy.
gift to give you next. Okay.
Well, she has them apparently. But Yvette,
And you see conservative me just be like, oh, let it in, please. Jesus,
Listen,
let it
I'm
in.
scared.
Figure out something
That's
for
the,
Yvette.
I tell you what, this the only person I would be afraid to give this particular gift to, because she gonna be like this.
We'll think of something like a conservative vibrator.
yeah, it's a
No, there's these ones that are like lipsticks. So if you
This is what y'all need to understand this about the way my conservative is set up.
Okay.
I am
How's it set
literally
up?
so uncomfortable right now. Like
I know,
I
but
feel like no, y'all do what you got to do. But I feel like in life and in this interview, but I feel like sometimes it's private. It's just
It's
private.
private.
No, it is private. But let
Okay.
me tell you about this vibrator.
Okay, tell us about it.
So there's a vibrator that looks like some lipstick. And so when you take it off, it's shaped like a lipstick. It looks like lipstick. It looks like you can do like this, but it vibrates. And it's a very conservative, nice thing. You can put it in your you go through
everybody has
they ain't
enjoyed
gonna
this-
stop
this-
you.
this-
And then we can move on.
No, this is the
Angela.
thing. I don't have a concern at all. I just feel like there's certain things that you discuss with your
Got
friends,
it.
maybe at the house, and the
Got
stuff
it.
you talk about on Way Up with
Oh,
Angela.
I talk about it all.
We need you to act your age and just cut it out. Okay.
I got it.
There we go.
No, this is the thing too that y'all just realize. I ain't got no problem with people. You all say what you want to y'all
Yeah,
grown women.
she
Say
does.
whatever you want to
She's very
say. I don't,
But as
I
for
don't
me-
try to police nobody. Yeah, do what
Okay.
you got to do.
But stop putting your shit on me.
Yeah. Huh? What do you mean? No, y'all can do it. I'm sitting here quiet. I ain't got nothing to add.
Okay, gotcha.
Got it.
All right, but listen, you're going to send us where we can listen to those Bible quotes before we
Absolutely.
get to
Some
bed.
good
And
Bible.
And
she's
I'll
going
send
to
you what I
this
send you.
conversation, and then you're going to send
Joy
us.
and pain.
Make sure you watch After Age. What you just witnessed now is pretty much what you're going to witness.
It's the show.
When
This
you
is our
watch the
characters
show.
too. This is Keisha saying something crazy
like
and
making it
Angela going, oh my goodness.
It
Why would
makes
you
it
say that?
uncomfortable. It
Absolutely.
makes
I
me
just
laugh.
went, oh my goodness, yeah.
But it's on Bounce TV. It starts March 4th. It's every Saturday.
Yes.
Yes, and in order to find Bounce, you can find it on. It's free.
It's free. It's in the air right now. So
We
around
like
us.
that
You don't
place.
even
Go to
see it.
Bounce
It's around.
TV.
We like
You
free.
can
Like the
find
Holy
the-
Spirit is floating around us right
It's
now.
bouncetv.com. Find us.
Yes. And the day after, it's on brownsugar.com.
Brown Sugar
right?
app. Brown Sugar app. Yeah.
Yep.
The Brown
You will
Sugar
be
app.
able to find it. It's free, y'all.
Yeah,
Y'all don't
y'all
even
get
have
in
to
here.
pay the
Yeah, we
stream.
don't want to hear nothing about
Don't hear
it.
nothing. And then when everybody talking about it, you ain't see it, you're going to be upset. So you going to get in there at March 4th at 8 o'clock and watch with
No, but
everybody
it
else.
is for everybody. I know we talk about,
It is.
African American women, but it's for everybody
It really
because
is.
even my son, who hates my work, was laughing so hard
I
at
love
this
it.
show.
I love
Listen, we talked about one of the topics this week
Actually, it
on
was
the
a
show.
topic on Way Up with Angela
we
Yee.
talked about
would you if your friend was getting married to somebody and you did not think it was a good idea, would you tell them?
I told Sherry Shepherd when she married that guy.
She was like, I should have.
But it's topical for
No, and this is
Shoulda
the thing.
listened.
No, this is the thing though. It's from a place of love. Like if
Yeah.
you see your friend making a mistake, and I didn't broach the subject first. She had shared some things that she was concerned about. And I said, you know, you ain't got to do it, right? Like if you're not feeling it, like you don't have to do this.
It depends on a friendship, though.
Yeah, it does. No, it does. It does depend on because you and I may be cool, but maybe not that cool where I feel like I'm gonna.
But did it hurt the friendship?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But I feel like too. I think that there's some things that if you feel on your heart that your friend is making a terrible mistake. Like I said, I didn't go to her and go, girl, let me talk to you about your man. I waited. I waited until she said something that made me feel like she might be open to the conversation and just says, sis, I love you, and I don't. This may not be the best thing for you, and that's showing love. But you got to know your friend. If you're not close enough,
were you fearful? Were you fearful that you would lose a friendship? Because a lot of times you tell somebody the truth and they can't hear it.
But this is the thing. I believe we live long enough, and if the person is on the path to understanding themselves and life, eventually they will come to the realization of, dang, it might take 10 years. But this is the thing. If I see you about to walk into the street, and if I know that if I tell you don't walk in the street, a car is coming, you gonna get mad at me, but I could save you from getting hit by a car.
Right.
I'm going to take the risk.
I like that.
You see what I'm saying? You got to love your people enough to tell them what they need to hear and know that this may be the end of your friendship. Consequences are real. You can say whatever you want to say. There are consequences to it. Know that there's consequences, but try to be on the right side of history and do right by your friends. That's what I say.
Well, like y'all said on the show, I don't want to have to say I told you so. I don't.
Yeah, that's why I don't repeat myself. I don't like repeating myself. Yeah.
I don't like to repeat myself. Yeah.
Well, thank you guys so much. Honestly,
thanks for having us.
16 episodes. It's already going to be. You guys already filmed all 16 episodes, which is really unheard of. 16 episodes already.
Day and age, I know.
Listen,
and we're already picked up for the second season.
Whoa. Yvette didn't know that. That's exclusive. You know, I love an exclusive, Angela.
I think it might be in our mind. Teacher, we might just be excited.
Well, listen,
you thinking about Uncoupled. Uncouplled's coming back.
That was Uncoupled.
All right.
Excited about Uncoupled.
Well, Tisha Campbell, Yvette, Nicole Brown, thank y'all so much. We appreciate you. Everybody watch so that we can say we're picked up for a season 2 already.
Yes, that's the goal. Thank you guys.
Thank you
so much.
Thank you for having
That was fun.
Y'all, that was great.
Y'all woke me up.